Team, last couple cookouts I've gone to, my brother has been rocking out the party ribs. All right, so this is an homage to the party rib. We're gonna show you a quick, fast way to cook baby back ribs. Let's get into the action. We're gonna start with this gorgeous rack of baby back ribs. First thing you're gonna wanna do is decide if you wanna take that membrane off or not. Luckily for us, this membrane's already been taken off. I always take it off. But again, it's already happened. So to make this easier to handle, first thing we're going to do is cut right down the middle. And that's kind of a little sneak peek at what we're going to do for the rest of these party ribs. Now, these ribs are started on the grill, cut into individual ribs.
In the beginning.
And that gives you an opportunity for a lot more caramelization right off the bat. A lot of folks do their ribs at what, 275, 250. We're going a slightly elevated temperature, as I like to do, and we're starting at 300, but we have much more of the fat content already revealed. So this is kind of a hot and fast, we won't call it a cheat code, you know, but this is a...
Probably could.
You probably could, but there's nothing cheating about it, you know, in the end. When we get a great product in not half the time, but I'd say, you know, 3/4 of the time. So this is a great way to get a great rib out for a party if you've got people coming over and you don't have a lot of time, thus the name and the term party rib. These are gorgeous, by the way. All right, so we're gonna season every side up with just a traditional SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. And I want to keep kind of a calm baseline. All right, I want to keep a calm baseline here because we've got a very fun sauce that's going to go on the outside of it. So let's season these up and get them on the grill so we can make our sauce. So for today's cook at 300°F, I've chosen apple wood, and we're going to go indirect with this. So I'm just going to bury this little bit of apple right in the hottest portion of the coals. We're going to blow on it and get a little bit of combustion going, and then we'll cover it up with our deflector shields. Maybe we make it look like a fun little, like, you know, like a sun or something, you know? Yeah, party wings. There we go, party wings. You know, that's funny I said that. It's almost a Freudian slip there. This is how I do my wings, right? We're going to spend about 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and close this. 30 minutes on each side. 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Hoping we're at a temperature of about 160 at that point, maybe 170. We're gunning for 200. All right, that's what we're looking at for our final pull-off bite. But we're gonna make a fun sauce to glaze towards the end of this cook. So let's go ahead and whip that up so we're prepared. 300 degrees, let's call it 35 minutes, all right? 300 degrees, 35 minutes. Now, nobody's ever made this sauce before, I'm sure of it, because
I'm excited about
I
this.
legit just made it up. I tried it, and it's firing on all cylinders. Like, it's pretty awesome. All right, so some of my favorite ingredients that I traveled here with today, not knowing what I was gonna use them for: Coco Lopez, all right? You use this in like pina colada mixture.
It's real sweet, right?
It is sweet, but it's got like this velvety viscosity as well. And then plum sauce, all right, an Asian plum sauce. You see in a lot of stir fries, a lot of fun. So we've got some wacky flavors. We're going equal parts here, roughly. And then I want to bring a little yuzu to the party as well, a Japanese citrus, but not much. This stuff's really powerful. That's good right there. And again, we're not going to paint this on our ribs until we're, you know, 90% of the way done with it. But this, on a party rib, right? What do we think of when we think of party rib? We think big, bold, beautiful flavors. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's got that barbecue viscosity. I'll send it your way this time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're just big, bold, beautiful flavors. I'll say it one more time. Again, you don't even need to read it. Equal parts Coco Lopez, equal parts plum sauce, dash of citrus, right? If you don't want to get yuzu or you don't have access to it, do some lime juice and put some zest in there. Easy peasy. But sauce is made. And if you're familiar with the channel, you hear us say it time and time again, you should have 5 or 6 of these sauces that you don't have to cook in your back pocket at all times. You can just, boom, got a sauce, all right? So probably 30 more minutes now. We're gonna flip. Super excited about this one. 35 minutes, let's take a look. Smells amazing. Great color from that smoke. And look, that's what we wanna see.
35 minutes, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, party ribs, dude. You know, think about it. We like, you know, I don't know the mathematics behind it, but we more than doubled the surface area, right? Because we exposed all the space in between the bones. Look at that, that's just peeling up. So these are gonna be done here in a little bit. All right, so definitely not gonna wait 35 minutes at this point at 300 degrees. We might even taper it down a little bit just to kind of continue to stifle that oxygen flow to ensure that we don't rise up any further. Let's look back in 15 minutes. Look at that color. Like that's A+. Look at that color. We're at 200 degrees internal. And remember, we made our sauce. So I just want to, I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I like the idea of just kind of giving it a little rocker glaze, just like that.
Dipperoo?
Yeah, we call that a dipperoo if you like. And these look like fun eating ribs.
What are we, an hour and a half total?
Not, just shy of an hour and a half. Now, listen, is this the proper way to do ribs that I was brought up in and competition style barbecue and eating at home and cooking in restaurants? Absolutely not, okay? Was it fun? Yeah, super fun. Are we giving up a little cooking it so fast? Yeah, I think so, probably. But if you've got people coming over, like we said, it's a party rib. Maybe there's some beverages involved. This is a great looking, fun rib, and I can't wait to give it a try. We are going to let these cool down a little bit because they are screaming hot. Caramelization, the bark, that's going to be a fun bite. Big, bold, beautiful, give me another beer kind of rib. Dang. It looks like candy. It's meat candy. Meat candy on a stick. Succulent, salty, sour, sweet, umami. Good bite to it. It's everything I want in a rib. You know, it's funny, the last couple videos we've done, how to do St. Louis style ribs in 3 hours, how to do baby backs in 2 hours, how to do party ribs in an hour and a half. Where's it gonna end? You know, I think we found it. Like this is as succulent and as crispy and as nice of a texture, mouthfeel that you can get a rib in fast time. 300 is the max I would go on this. 275 would turn out probably a better rib, but this is fabulous. I go in for a second bite. There's nothing wrong with that rib. And the plum coconut, where'd that come from? Like, who's doing that? You're doing that. Folks, if you enjoyed this video as much as I'm enjoying this rib, do me a favor. Subscribe, hit the like button, do leave us a comment. Tell us how you'd switch this up a little bit. I love reading those comments and responding back. And as always, from our backyard to yours, cheers and happy grilling.